good, Sagittarius? Welcome back. We're going to get into an overview reading for you for today where we jump into 9 different areas of life. If you have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, it could be a message here for you. Cross watchers, you're welcome as well. If you would like to stay up to date of when I post a new video or when I go live, family, hit that follow button, that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on your notifications, okay, family? So we're going to get into it. We're going to dive deep into your message today. We're going to start with your wealth, your abundance, your money. What is that looking like for you at this time? You have be open to love. Okay, so this could be open to, go after the things that you love. Okay, when it comes to finances here, let's get a little bit of clarification. All right, yeah, you got you got the Lovers card showing up here. Be open to love. The Lovers card showing up here when we talk about your finances, your abundance here. So your abundance may not be in tangible things. Your abundance may be in love, relationships, connections. Let's get one more clarification here. Ask your angels. All right. So your abundance may be in people and relationships right now. You know what I mean? I feel like that's where you feel your wealth is at this time. We're going to dive a little bit deeper. Let's get into how others view you, your reputation type energy. You have obstacles and challenges showing up here in reverse. So I feel like you're in a very good energy. Not a whole lot of challenges coming up here when it comes to how other people view you. People may view you in a good position. The Queen of Wands, yeah. People could view you in a good position, okay? They feel like for some of you, money's not really an issue. You know what I mean? Like you know how to make the money. You may have a good job. Some of you may be nurses here. You may have a good job. People view you as someone who gets the job done. Who gets the job done. Speak up, showing up here in reverse, and you don't have to say much with this speak up. It's like your people view you as a person who's about action, and not all talk. We're going to keep going here. We're going to get into your romantic energy, your love energy, family. You have live life to the fullest showing up here in reverse. So you could be settling in a way when it comes to love or relationships here, because you have lived life to the fullest showing up here in reverse. So you could be settling in a way when it comes to love and relationships. Yeah, the Sun card showing up here in reverse. I feel like for some of you, you definitely deserve better. You definitely deserve more when it comes to love and relationships, especially the type of person you are. I feel like it's not about money for you. It's about loyalty to you. And I feel like you could be settling in a love situation, or you could be settling when it comes to your romantic life here. Staying your ground. Again, you have staying your ground showing up here. So if you're the type of person who don't argue, don't bicker and things like that, it's not even about arguing, but to shut down all the way and not be willing to communicate sometimes is not a very good thing, especially dealing with romantic situations. So make sure that you learn how to communicate with your partner. Make sure you're not afraid to communicate with your partner. And if you're single, make sure if you deal with someone or if you find interest in someone, it's easy to communicate to them, because I feel like it's easy for you to shut down and just accept whatever at times. We're going to keep going here. We're going to get into your family energy at this time. You have balance showing up here. So some form of balance when it comes to your family energy here. Balance between your mother and father could be coming up here. For some of you, the message is there will be balance between your mother and father. The Princess of Pentacles showing up here in reverse, family energy. So it's almost like someone is offering something over. Trust the divine plan. I feel like for some of you, you want your family to be better. Some of you want a mother and a father to be better. You want their relationship to be better. Spirit says trust the divine plan. Trust the divine plan. In certain situations when it comes to family, you have to let things fall in place on their own. And this is what I feel for you at this time. There will be balance in some form of family situation, especially between a masculine energy and a feminine energy. You just have to trust the divine plan. We're going to keep going here. We're going to get into your spiritual health. Clean up your mess showing up here in reverse. So some of you could be in need of a spiritual bath, a spiritual cleansing, and things like this, okay? Let's get some clarity. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles showing up here. This could be something new coming into your life. You could be getting a new manifestation, something that you've been wanting, something tangible. Clean up your mess showing up in reverse. Not cleaning up your mess. Let's get one more energy here for you. compromise. And the compromise showed up in reverse. Not compromising to clean up your mess. Ace of Pentacles. I kind of feel like in a way this could be a good thing to not be compromising all the time for you. Okay? Your spiritual health is showing me like sometimes you don't need to compromise where you the one who's losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's not fair for you to always compromise when you the one always losing. You know what I'm saying? Anytime we compromise, people get what they want, and I just, just try to keep the peace. But some of you just try to keep the peace, and I feel like a lot of this message is telling you know when to stand up for yourself, you know? So this is what I see when it comes to your spiritual health. Spirit says sometimes you don't need to compromise. All right. If it's something for you, sometimes you don't need to compromise. Ace of Pentacles showing up here. That's something new, tangible, something new for you. All right. Not compromising something. Okay. Your spiritual, you could not compromising something that's tangible here. Not cleaning up your mess. I'm not compromising something tangible. I feel like if you want to get what you want, you really got to say it. Okay? Spiritually, if you want to get what you want, you got to actually be willing to say it and stand on it. Is what I'm feeling here for your spiritual energy. We're going to keep going. We're going to get into your creativity, your manifestation energy. You have the hope showing up here. So having faith, having hope in what you're trying to create. So having faith, having hope in what you're trying to create. All right, the Seven of Swords showing up here in reverse, okay? And nobody's against you. It's as far as you're your own worst enemy, you know? No outside force can stop you from creating the life that you want. Only you can. This is what I'm feeling for you at this time, coming together. All right. Sometimes people let you down. All right. Sometimes when you rely on people in certain situations, it just slows your manifestation down. They get in the way. Sometimes people get in the way. All right. Sometimes people get in the way of your manifestation. Although you can have faith and you can believe and you can have hope, sometimes people get in the way. We're going to keep going here. We're going to get into your knowledge and your wisdom energy. You have change of scenery showing up here in reverse. I feel like your environment made you wise. Okay? I feel like your environment made you wise is what I'm feeling. Two of Pentacles and maybe the lack. Your environment and maybe feeling a lack made you wise. This is what I see for your knowledge, energy, control showing up here in reverse. But again, you lack control at times. Sometimes you give your power away. All right? Sometimes you give your power away. So the knowledge that you have learned wisdom based on the situations you've been in, how you grew up, but it also caused you to kind of go in your shell sometimes when you feel like you got to argue, bicker, complain. Sometimes it makes you kind of goes in your shell, cowered up sometimes here. Give away your power, give away your control. So it's almost like you learn this could be a protection mechanism. This could be what you learned. This could be the knowledge that you learn based on your environment. You might have seen your parents arguing or, you know what I'm saying? And you rather not do it. And sometimes it causes you to go along with certain things, but Spirit wants you to stand your ground. It's a way to do things without being taken advantage of or without being ran over. Let's keep going. Let's get into career work energy for you. You have Seek Expert showing up here. When it comes to your career work energy, the Six of Swords. So someone could be feeling calm and peaceful in their work related situation as far as their mind, like their mind is grounded in their work related situation, but Spirit is showing me that you refuse to see something. All right, let's get one more card out here. You are safe, showing up in reverse. I feel like for some of you, don't get too comfortable at their job. Don't get too comfortable at that job because it could be something that you're not seeing. And just make sure you have a plan B. This is what I feel for some of you. We're going to keep going. Let's get into your next major life changes. Become a clear channel. You learning how to speak your piece. You learning how to speak up. You're learning how to compromise from the standpoint is your ass compromising too. I'm not going to be the only one making sacrifices. This is what I see. This is a big major change for you because you've been operating for this energy for so long. Let's get some more clarity here. Yeah, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, rushing into action and not being afraid to say it, like not being afraid to speak up, okay? Actually putting in the action to be better when it comes to you expressing how you feel is what I see for you at this time. Yeah, fulfillment of wishes. A closed mouth won't get fed. But if you express how you feel, whether it's to people, to the universe, or to yourself, become a clear channel, be able to express what you want. And this is how you get your wishes fulfilled. This is what I see for you at this time. If any of these messages resonates with you today, family, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and put me a red heart in the comments so I know you made it to the end of the video. We're going to give you an angel message to wrap up your reading for today. Let's see if it's any more messages, guidance, or advice for you at this time, family. Final message you have: open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. So I feel like Spirit is saying you can still have that carefree heart, that loving heart, that willing to, accept people for how they are. But I feel like sometimes when it's something that you want, something that you desire, instead of expressing that, sometimes you'll just go along to keep the peace. And I feel like you learned this based on your environment and your surrounding. It could be a protection mechanism, but I feel like you have to ask for what you want. You have to tell people how you expect to be treated in order for those wishes to be fulfilled, okay? So I feel like you standing up for yourself is not gonna equate to you not being that same loving person you always been. You just really loving yourself a little bit more, okay? So this is what I see for you at this time. I hope it's helpful. I hope it gives somebody some form of clarity. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and all that good stuff, family. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, family.